Part 3. Let's get into it. So, we have passed the American series of the Transformers. We've talked about Generation 1. We've talked about Season 2, 3, 4, and the Season 5 getaway. We're going to get into the Japanese portion of Transformers, and that is the exclusive Transformers franchise that they made in Japan. It had 4 Transformers shows, and we're going to start off with the first one, which is the Headmasters. The Headmasters was the first Japanese exclusive part of the Transformers franchise, and what they did was they pretty much the series follows the events of the episode The Return of Optimus Prime, but ignores the episodes from Season 4, basically the rebirth. And it introduces the Headmaster characters in a distinctively different way than their American counterparts. For example, the Master concept is entirely reimagined in the series. They throw out the Nebulon portion, and they replace it with this new lifeless bodies, they call it, called transectors. They're basically non-sentient Transformers bodies controlled by a smaller being, which I think is okay. I mean, I would have preferred Nebulons because I would love to see the evolution of the Headmasters and get to know our Nebulons a little bit better. Putting a completely different concept kind of kills it for you. And basically, it's okay. I mean, it's something that I didn't expect to see, but it's something that I wish it wasn't changed. That's all I really want to say about that. They basically, if you guys want to know how they got it, the Headmasters were introduced as refugees who fled Cybertron millions of years ago and settled on the planet Master, where they developed this new technology and trained hard in order to survive the harsh environment. Constantly, it was Chrome Dome. It was a character essentially overlooked in the West, who was chosen as the lead of the series. He is the lead. I think he is the lead character from what it's telling me, but people are telling me it's Cerebros. It's hard to say who it is, because honestly, I don't see any of these guys being leaders for this series. It's really, really hard to say that they can be passable leaders. Like Brainstorm, I can probably take because he's the only person I can remember from Season 4. So that's really all there is to say. I mean, it's just a kind of a sequel, I guess. And don't get me started on the story. There's a lot of stories in here. It's only 35 episodes long of a TV show, but incredibly detailed stories. I'm not going to get into them because I don't want to spoil it all that much, and I don't want people to get all confused, because there is a lot of plots in here and a lot of changing in the story, so I'm not going to get into it. The main cast is just, Headmasters. It's just Fortress Maximus, Chrome Dome, Brainstorm, Hardhead, and Highbrow for the Autobots. And for the Decepticons, it was Scorponok, Mindwipe, Skullcruncher, and Werewolf. So there's other ones too, like we have the Target Masters, we have the Train Bots, we have the Clones, the Monster Bots, and for the Decepticons we have like Horrorcons, Target Masters, the Clones, the Duocons, and other stuff. And for those who are hoping that they would see the G1 characters in here, don't bother. They don't really show up that much, and some of them actually get killed off, which I will not spoil. It's just something that was okay. I guess, I mean, it's a brand new show, trying to send out new characters, I understand that. Overall, the series is decent. It was a good TV show. Very, very nicely done. It was a nice storyline. Very nice introduction of characters. But I wish that they would have changed the way they used the Headmaster gimmick. That's all I asked about it. It's a very good show. Not compared to what we're about to talk about in the next video. Humans? We center a TV show on humans? Oh yeah, you know what's coming. You all know it's coming.